everybody, we're here for Did Y'all See After Show, and today we're talking to the lovely ladies of Hollywood Divas, Miss Lisa Wu, and of course Miss Paula J. Parker. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So my first question for you guys is, I was wondering, how have things changed, you know, or have opportunities kind of opened up for you after doing the first season of Hollywood Divas? Like, have you gotten to see more, you know, film roles or TV opportunities? What would you say?
For me, I've been always doing this, and so I'm just back to doing what I love, and so I'm creating a lot of projects. And so just, you know, when you're in the right space and the right environment, it allows you to, it gives you a little push.
For me, obviously, you know, last season I was homeless in the beginning. We got a home, unemployed in the beginning. I booked a pilot, and since that one pilot and this show, I've booked 3 more. So I have 4 shows that are going to be on air this year. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. So I'm all for reality. You know, I'm not a reality hater. I get it. I get the platform.
There's a method to the madness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of producing, I know that you all are collaborating on a project. So tell us about the White Sisters.
White Sisters,
Oh,
this
goodness.
season, you know, the beauty of last season is that we let everyone in on us creating this project, us creating a vehicle for 5 women to star in, produce, I direct, you know, write. And now this season, the easy part was the creative, you know, writing it, producing it, shooting it. Now it's time to sell it. So
Well, it's the
that's
business
what
part, which
yeah.
we should have been doing in the beginning. So you got to tune in, and you know,
And see
it's definitely.
how we navigate the business angle.
Yeah.
Paula, I also wanted to ask you about not letting things bother you. I know that last year you definitely divulged a very personal part of your life as far as, you know, your struggles being homeless and everything and unemployed and whatnot. And there were some people who were very like, you know, with you and very sad to see how things had played out. But there were also, you know, obviously people who were questioning if this was just for the show or if this is, questioning everything, being detractors, of course.
No,
So
I genuinely lost my home in 2007. I owned a home in Hancock Park, which is a very affluent neighborhood in California, and I lost it. So yes, I really was homeless, but I think what people don't understand is I was homeless, but I wasn't broke. You know, homeless in my world doesn't mean that I'm standing outside with a pan, you know, like, excuse me, can I get $1 with a sign of, got some flowers for you, oranges, buy some oranges. No, we didn't have to go there. We, you know, like I always use this as an example, like when I found out Donald Trump was bankrupt, I saw him riding around in a Rolls Royce. See, his bankrupt is not our bankrupt, you know, and my homeless isn't, you know, the man on the street kind of homeless. We just didn't have a home to call our own. You know, in the 80s, I remember me and my mom had to stay with my sister for a while, you know, until after my dad died, till, you know, she re-up. So homelessness is not, it doesn't determine your worth. It's just a phase, the ups, the downs. It's how you handle it in the moment and how you get out of it, you know.
So Lisa, a few weeks ago, there was a video of Peter Thomas from Housewives, you know, Cynthia's husband, and he was being inappropriate with a woman. You ain't been on the show in years, and somehow they dragged you into it and said it was you in the video.
And what's really funny is the girl actually did kind of look like me, and she actually sounded like me to the point where I was rewinding the tape like. I was like, wait a minute. No, really. I didn't know. I was like, wait really, the girl looked like me, sounded like me. I'm like, is that possible for somebody to just implant me in this, like, what's the weirdest thing?
And what was she saying?
No, he was in a club, I guess, and it looked like he was hugging her, kissing, or about to kiss her or something.
Her boob.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's so funny because people on social media went in, and then they were like, I had people that were like, Lisa, come on out, yeah, and they were like, it all comes to the light. I'm like, oh my God,
I'm curious.
They're like,
so no one cared about the fact that this woman's husband is groping somebody's boob.
Well, the
issue was more about
it's Lisa Wu.
You.
Yeah, and I'm like, Peter, really?
Thank you, darlings. Yes.
I'm like, really?
In.
So,
July 15th, and find out, was it Lisa's
oh
boob?
my God. Yes, so it's funny. I actually ran into Peter and Cynthia in Los Angeles during the
I
BET
feel bad
Awards.
for Cynthia because that shouldn't have been. We should all have been on the internet like, poor Cynthia, what's going on?
Well, and I didn't address it,
did.
and I could have made a statement, right? But it was bringing too much attention to it.
Lisa, briefly, I was wondering, from your own experiences, sharing your love and your relationships on, say, Real Housewives of Atlanta, do you think you would do that again?
No.
Okay, why not?
And I was saying because for me, marriage and relationship should be sacred. And so the thing is, on reality television, people feel like they know you because they're watching your personal life. So to them, nothing's off limits. And so, like when you guys were homeless and Forrest is not working, I said you'll get strangers in your ear and saying he needs to get a job or he needs to do this, he needs to do that, when they should not be forming opinions about your union. So I would never put a relationship on camera again.
And the strangers are, I don't mind so much. It's the people closest to you that think they can, have a say or an input. And Lisa's been, like I said, very, very supportive. Like, she is one of our marriage mentors.
Yeah, no, I love them. I didn't initially get it, but I get them. Like, hanging with them, I get it, and it works. But yeah. So I would, for me, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't say that was a demise of my relationship, because Ed and I were best friends, and so it had nothing to do with that. But just, but when I was going through the divorce, people were like, "Talk about it." And we were asking for privacy, and they're like, "You're asking for privacy?" Like, no. They're like, but you're on reality. You don't have the right to have privacy, is what they think. So no, I'm just in a different space.
So your Hustle and Flow cast members, Taraji, Terrence Howard, they're on Empire. Everybody and their mama is joining the cast of Empire. Would you be open to jumping on that?
I would be open to jumping on anybody's television show that's going to pay me some money.
Yes.
Hey,
you
mama,
need to be Lucius's ex. You need to be one of Lucius's ex.
That would be a fun
So good.
That would be hot.
It's my baby show. I'm so proud of Taraji. And it's funny that people constantly pit us against each other because we're very close. We went to college together. People ask me this all the time. They're like, you need to be, they call me Cookie. What? And I'm like, it's my baby, and I'm so proud of everything that she does. So if there was some place for me to be on Empire, if there's some place for me to be on Being Mary Jane, if there's The Game, I know that's canceled now. Power, hey, citizen, Power. Empire don't want me, bring me on Power. Somebody gotta want me.
Make it happen.
Somebody.
Lee Daniels, give her a call. Please. And give me a call, too.
Yeah, where you at?
Where you at, Lee?
She needs a sister and she needs a cousin. The grandma, I'll do a grandma. I'll be the grandma.
So thank you for tuning into this episode of Did Y'all See the After Show? I hope you enjoyed it. And for more shows and episodes like this, make sure you check out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you.